If you think making thousands of dollars with print on demand is as easy as slapping generic designs on products, then think again. In the print on demand industry, your designs are your brand, they're your marketing, and they're your sales strategy all rolled into one. A bad design isn't going to sell, but a great design can make your business explode overnight. In this video, I'll show you some new tricks and tips to master the art of design, since it is the lifeline of your print on demand business. Now, I'm not a graphic designer, so I have relied on tools online that are templatized that can help me with my inspiration and design style. And luckily for us, one of my favorite online design tools, Kittl, just launched a ton of new tools that are making it even easier for people like you and me, along with professionals, to make beautiful designs for very inexpensively and very easily all online. So if you're a beginner, Kittl is an amazing way for you to launch your business and start to get comfortable with the art of design, but it's also a fantastic tool for those of you that are maybe a little bit more advanced and have experience with graphic design on your own time, that might be looking for an alternative to those more expensive platforms that you might want to be able to test out here too, given all of the new features that I'm going to be honest with you about. I don't even know what half of them are, but there are so many of them that I'm going to highlight today as well that are great for beginners, and then I'll lean into more of the advanced ones later. Now, to go back a second, as I mentioned earlier, I don't have any graphic design experience. Prior to launching my print on demand business, I didn't know how to do Adobe Illustrator. I hadn't utilized a bunch of color theory classes. I've been able to generate over $200,000 of revenue for my print on demand business. That's revenue, that's not profit. All through utilizing design software all online that is affordable, that allows me to take a look at templates to get inspiration, edit those templates, make them my own, utilize the research that I've been doing off of what's happening in market trends and what's happening on Etsy with Everbee, to then create my own designs and list my products that way. I like to say that print on demand comes down to three things, and that is research, design, and execution. Research is one of those things that you can have a fantastic, beautifully designed product, but if that isn't a product that people are actually searching for or have interest in, it's a little bit harder to get success with print on demand. If you have a great marketing strategy, you can probably get people to buy just beautiful designs, but it's a little bit easier if you know what types of trends are increasing, decreasing, all those different types of things. I posted a video recently, and I'll link that in the description below, that talks about my entire research strategy, taking a look at the overall market, diving into Everbee to kind of understand what's trending well within the e-commerce space, specifically with the platform that is selling commercialized products, and then diving deeper onto the item analytics to see which types of products are working well. So that's interesting. Take a look at that part. Today, I'm going to be talking more about the design side of things. Now, design is so important along with execution. If you're not actually putting in the time, dedicating a couple of hours every day to doing that research, getting those designs made, listing your products, doing the customer service, and all those different types of things, which can all be done at home, but it's not going to happen overnight, and you have to be consistent. The design part is super important. Nobody's going to buy your stuff if it is a poorly designed item. And so it's really important for us to utilize tools that are cutting edge, awesome, professional, because what we're doing is we're launching a business. And so if we are launching a business where we anticipate people to buy our products, we want those to be as professional as possible. And Kittl is one of the platforms that I've been using for a very long time that allows us to utilize these amazing templates where artists have created all these great graphic designs, and we can utilize those for inspiration, tweak everything on that design to make it fit the type of product that we're looking for, and then list those products to our shop. Well, Kittl just made it a lot easier for us to utilize that platform and get even more out of what we're paying for with that platform. And so I'm excited to walk you through three of the main product features that are new that I'm utilizing in my own shop that I think can be a game changer for us in the print on demand space. As I mentioned, they have launched a ton of really great features, and a lot of those are very advanced. So if you are watching this video and you have experience with Adobe Illustrator, I strongly encourage you to check out Kittl. If you are looking for an alternative to that has more of those templates but still allows you to do vector editing and rich text editing, then Kittl is the place to be. For myself, I don't have that experience, and so I just kind of beep boop around, and I'm excited to be utilizing such a professional platform that is still accessible for people like myself, the knowledge in graphic design, but can still utilize the templates and platform that they have here. So for those of you that are new here, this is what Kittl looks like. They have an amazing range of templates that are constantly being updated. You can sort by trending, or you can go through most recent to kind of see what is new on the platform. And it's clear as day here. There are all types of different graphics that are great for t-shirts, but you can also use them for logos, hoodies, all these different types of things. The platform is fantastic. And today I'm gonna be walking you through some of my favorite new features that are becoming more of a game changer for the way that I design with print on demand. What I have here is I've just clicked into a design. I love this. This is a perfect example of how cool their platform is. There's this amazing graphic that has stack of money on fire, wealth vibes, super graphic, super cool. You have the ability here to edit and tweak every type of element on this graphic. What is new is their range of fonts. Now, previously, they didn't have as many fonts as they have now, but pretty much if you go onto their font selection and you want to make changes to this, you can change it to so many different fonts that is perfect for whatever you're looking to design. So if you're looking to do something a little more graphic like this, that's definitely possible. But if you're looking to do something a bit more scripty and delicate, you can change that, as you can see here. If you are somebody that is a beginner or you are a professional, the amount of fonts in here is fantastic. And for those of you that are utilizing more of the professional software, pretty much everything you could ever want is available on here. So the font selection is going to be a huge unlock for making sure I'm finding the right type of graphic font for what type of vibe I'm trying to design for. The next game changer is going to be their mockups. Now, Kittl has always positioned themselves as a professional software, but they've also been something that is available for folks like me and you that operate in the print-on-demand space and are utilizing this software to design different types of products. And that has been clear from the jump. And so they make it so easy for folks that are looking to design their actual graphics in a platform, but also create the mockups in that same platform. And they're making it even easier for print-on-demand sellers, and I'll tell you why. So when I click on their mockup generator, you can very easily see that it is so simple to come in here and make some edits and have really cool graphics. This is a great flat lay image that exists. This type of like flat lay, kind of like vintage feel of like the wash was something that I did see trend popular in this last year. The issue with this is that while it looks cool, it might be kind of misleading to your customer. That's like, oh, well, that's not the exact color that I'm dealing with, or maybe the fit is just a little bit different than the actual product that they'll be shipping. And we always want to make sure that we are designing products and mockups that are as realistic to what the customer is going to get. And so what they recently did is they went and shot a ton of new mockups for very specific and very popular print-on-demand models. So while you can absolutely still use their flat lays, it's amazing because if you scroll down on their mockups to the bottom, you'll be able to see brand new mockups here that are specific to what most of us utilize for our print-on-demand SKUs. And so you can see here it says Bella Canvas 3001, and if that is a tee that you are selling, you'd be able to click that image and specifically design this mockup with that very specific t-shirt in mind. And their mockup editor is great because as you kind of move it around, you see that it has some depth to it. So it's very realistic to kind of what the customer would actually see. And they have flat lays here as well, along with more of their lifestyle-y types of images. I always recommend kind of testing what works best for you across the lifestyle and the flat lays. Last year was a really big flat lay moment, but I'm thinking this year it might be kind of more of the year of more like lifestyle, how these actually look on. And so take a look at their different range of SKUs that they have here, and if that matches any of the products that you like to list in your shop, and test out these mockups that are so easy to generate so quick. If you have listings now that are kind of dead and they're not really selling very well, you can try switching up that mockup for that initial click. And Kittl just made it so much easier, and I'm so excited to kind of try testing this a bit more with my shop. I'm really liking this like ivory comfort colors one. Again, it kind of gives more of that like vintage thrasher vibe. So that's the wheelhouse that you kind of are in. A really awesome one that is available free here with your subscription. The last new feature that I'm really excited about that I think is a game changer for print-on-demand sellers is going to be their new bundles feature. And so what they've basically done is obviously they have so many great designs across their entire platform, but all of them are like a little bit different. So what I've been doing up until this point is if I like something on one artboard, I open up that artboard, and if I like another element on another artboard, I copy that artboard into my project, and I kind of like pick and choose my different designs, which still works phenomenally. But if you have a design that is in a specific type of category and theme, they've recently launched a bunch of these bundles that gives you so many different features that you can edit and change that all sit within the same theme. So I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about here. Here's an example that I opened. You can basically just search bundle and you'll see a bunch of the different ones in there, but it gives you a couple different templates. You can see about 6 different kind of logos in here that are all within like the ranch, Western theme, which is also popular in 2024 and 2025. In addition to that, what they've done is they've kind of put in all of the different typography, so the really cool types of fonts that are utilized, as well as all of these cool elements that you'd be able to swap out and make the design more of your style and a little bit different than what exists right now. You can also see that there are a bunch of different elements and like clip art that I'd be able to like switch out and kind of tweak that really make this a copacetic theme. Let's say you're designing something within the Western niche that you want to try different types of designs. You have a saying that you think is going to perform well, but we are wanting to launch different products at all times to make sure that we are getting our impressions out there and providing a very large array for good things to happen by having more designs listed so the algorithm can learn which designs potentially work best. You can have a couple of different designs that say the same thing, but all look a little bit different to test which one works best. And as we know, with print on demand and specifically with Etsy print on demand, you're not allowed to just take a design that exists and utilize that on your shop. So this is even more important for making sure we're compliant with Etsy print on demand and making sure that we are changing our design significantly from the way that we found it initially. So having all of these different elements that can really take the design from point A to point B, but keep it within the same design wheelhouse, especially as you're kind of initially learning which things go together, is really, really cool. But it's also existing for more like marketing materials. So if you are somebody that does send a newsletter or they post a lot of Instagram content, they have additional bundles here for like newsletter emails, social media bundles. And so these are also really cool things that you can just utilize as your business to take it to the next level and really elevates your business to be more professional. That is the initial tasting of how amazing Kittl is and all the new features that I'm going to be utilizing to take my business to the next level and make it even more professional. If you are interested in signing up with Kittl, I have a promo code for you, which is 25% off your first month or your first year, depending on if you go with the monthly or the yearly subscription. That promo code is MEGYT. I'll drop it in the description below, but really excited to see all the amazing designs that you come up with. Please like and subscribe for more content like this.